How are you tonight? After 8 days of hard campaigning, I am personally quite tired. But looking at all of you tonight brings back the energy in me. I am very new to all the campaigning, unlike the seasoned leadership and volunteers of SDP. With their sterling energy and commitment. But I have enjoyed and learned much every day for the last 8 days. Every time when I go back at night, I try to find some time to catch up on things at home and also find time for personal solace for my soul. I have been a social work activist in the community organizations before being trusted in an election as a candidate. It has been a true baptism of fire. I have been thrown in the deep ocean, and the only way to survive is to swim. And that is what I did. So far, with your support, I think I am floating. Thank you very much. Friends and fellow Singaporeans, with your kind permission, I would like to address the voters in Malay for a few moments. Salam sejahtera pengundi Masling dan Yuti. Pada hari Jumaat ini, anda akan mengundi untuk memilih seorang wakil rakyat untuk mewakili anda di Parlimen. Apakah arti seorang wakil rakyat? Sebenarnya soalan ini lebih untuk diri saya daripada diri anda sebagai pengundi. Selama 8 hari berkempen, saya bersama rakan-rakan SDP telah cuba mempersembahkan diri kita dan perjuangan kita di SDP dengan jujur dan jelas semampu kita. Dengan harapan supaya anda sebagai pengundi akan lebih tahu tentang kami untuk menilai dan memilih dengan penuh bijaksana. Hakikatnya, 8 hari pasti tidak mencukupi untuk anda benar-benar mengenali kami secara pribadi dan juga parti SDP. 9 hari untuk berkempen yang diberi memang tidak mencukupi sebenarnya. Namun, 9 hari inilah sahaja yang kita ada. Sepanjang kempen ini, saya menjelaskan kepada anda pengalaman hidup saya. Sebelum politik, penglibatan saya adalah sebagai sukarelawan dan LPM di 2 buah masjid selama 10 tahun. Bertugas di sebuah badan Islam selama 6 tahun. Dan sebuah madrasah juga selama 6 tahun. Setahun 5 bulan mengurus sebuah kolej Islam serta 7 tahun berbisnes dalam bidang pendidikan. Setelah membuka sebuah syarikat swasta, saya juga berkelayakan sebagai seorang kaunselor dan mampu memberi khidmat kaunseling secara sukarela. Setakat ini, itu sahaja yang saya dapat sampaikan kepada anda. Sebenarnya saya khawatir maklumat tentang pengalaman saya ini belum cukup untuk membantu anda menilai siapakah sebenarnya diri saya ini. Kerana saya takut amanah yang bakal saya pikul nanti bersama dengan rakan-rakan di SDP akan dipertanggungjawabkan oleh anda dan juga ilahi suatu hari nanti. Ini adalah suatu yang sangat membebani jiwa saya sejak saya memutuskan untuk terjun ke medan politik. Adakah saya mampu untuk melaksanakan tanggungjawab saya selaku wakil rakyat anda nanti jika dipilih dan dilantik? Sebenarnya, sehingga saat ini saya belum dapat menjawab soalan itu. Namun, saya akan beristiqomah dan teruskan perjuangan baru dalam politik. Apa yang menjadi pendorong saya untuk teruskan ialah sokongan kuat yang saya dapat daripada keluarga dan beberapa teman-teman yang yakin dan kenal dengan diri saya dan juga anda sekalian. sokongan padu mereka inilah yang beri kekuatan kepada jiwa saya. Jadi, dengan membekapkan pepatah Melayu, membujur lagu melintang patah, Pejam Celik telah berlalu 8 hari dan kita hanya ada sehari saja lagi untuk berkempen. Bagi saya, pilihan raya ini adalah detik bersejarah untuk rakyat Singapura. Jika dipilih, saya dan teman-teman di SDP berpeluang mencorak kembali negara kita. Jika dilantik ke Parlimen, kami akan berdepan dengan barisan menteri dan akan tahu sama ada mereka benar-benar hebat seperti yang diwawarkan ataupun hanya indah kabar dari rupa. Bagi anda pula, kuasa di tangan anda. Seperti rakyat yang lain, anda berpeluang menentukan siapakah gerangan yang layak mewakili anda di Parlimen. Fikirlah sejauh-jauhnya, tanyalah sedalam-dalamnya, dan doalah sebanyak-banyaknya. Setelah itu, beranikan diri anda untuk memilih seorang calon yang anda benar-benar yakin akan mampu mengembalikan suara rakyat di Parlimen. Undilah SDP. Sekian, terima kasih. Now my speech in English. Dear Singaporeans and voters of Marsiling and UTGRC, on September 11, we will go to the polls to elect the leaders to the chambers of Parliament to serve the people of Singapore. This Friday, we the people have the power in our hands to decide on whom to be our leaders to serve the people for the next 4 to 5 years. We have two important factors to consider in making that very vital decision. Firstly, we will choose leaders to make decisions on our behalf in Parliament. And secondly, we are appointing leaders to help improve our life and living conditions in our constituency. Both of these roles are important and interconnected. In choosing these leaders for Parliament, we must have a set of criteria. What are they? I can give you 3 important criteria. Number 1, credible. Number 2, compassionate. Number 3, competent. What is credible? Credible is about having a proven track record with the people. Compassionate is a people's quality that places others before self. Competent is knowing what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. These 3 important criteria for leadership are the very foundation of SDP. SDP is not about chasing a material dream at the expense of the people. SDP is not about excessive salaries for ministers and denying minimum wage for the common people. SDP is not about denying the right of the people to their money by shamelessly locking up the people's money justified before consultation with us, the owner. This is about our CPF. SDP is not about profit making through exploiting the vulnerabilities and illnesses that the common people suffer. And SDP is surely not about natural aristocracy, which is nothing but a bunch of ill people, self-serving, greedy, and even cruel. SDP aspires for a society that places people and their well-being as core and center of its existence and purpose. SDP strives to reduce reduce the income gap in society between the rich and the poor by raising the lowest income through legislating the minimum wage. SDP believes in a Singapore that prioritizes Singaporeans and is selective in choosing foreigners to ensure that they are truly needed and are given a fair deal and not exploited. SDP is for the people, by the people, and believes in the power of the people. In SDP, we believe in the brotherhood of man. No matter what color or creed a person has, the blood that flows in all our veins are the same red color. The color of SDP. We are all equal. In the last general election, the popular vote for the PAP was 60%, and that of the opposition was 40%. However, in terms of parliamentary seats, this was not reflected. As PAP had a huge majority due to the unique system that the PAP has devised to give them a major advantage. Only in Singapore do we have a democracy that sounds good, but has all the machinery of state and institutional apparatus skewed to their advantage to safeguard their interests and survival. The mainstream media is anything but unbiased towards the PAP. Our local papers fare badly in the ranking of freedom of the press and impartiality. It has become a routine banter among us each morning to guess what mediocre coverage that they will offer the opposition that day. A daily agony. Tablet tahan. Pak Swami Yusuf Hussain, tablet angst. For the Malay community, I guess we have been the worst. If you are a foreigner, unknown of the local media, and you buy Peter Harian in 7-Eleven, it's not strange if you had thought it was the party newspaper of the PAP. It's almost embarrassing for me as a Malay to say this to you. I have personal friends in BH, fellow undergrads when we were studying together in NUS, lamenting the kind of childish censorship of the BH editor. And we cheat ourselves by saying that we are a first world nation. What a cruel joke! They had it, really good people. Everything is skewed to their advantage. The contrast between the PAP and the opposition is best described in the epic battle between David and the mighty Goliath, found in the Holy Bible. The young and small David, standing before this huge behemoth monster of a man, in all of his mightiness, clad with protective armor of war, a formidable sight it must have been. All reasonable calculation and logic will know that it is a severely lopsided battle for the small David. Is so much against them. David is no match against the mighty Goliath. With just one swing of his mighty sword, the young man will fall and expire. There is no way at all for David to win the battle. But life and history has shown, again and again, in the natural order of things, life has a strange logic of its own. It brings out from the earth nourishments and grow countless vegetation. When rain pours on the seemingly dead and dry earth. And so it was with David. He knew that he was severely disadvantaged, but he believed in all of his heart that this monster can be defeated. He only only need to know where is his weaknesses and focus his attack there, and he will win the unwinnable fight. And so it was. David had a secret weapon which offers a tiny little advantage to a small man in facing the advancing giant. He had a slingshot, a weapon of war in those days, which would equate today to a M203 grenade launcher, which can propel a grenade some distance. With one sling of a shot, with accuracy of direction, David hit Goliath hard at the only vulnerable part of his body, the skull of his head, killing the giant in an instant. So that was how David killed Goliath and freed his people. Truth has a power of its own to rise up, even though it may be buried under decades of lies and distortion. Victor Hugo once said, all the forces in the world are not so powerful as an idea whose time has come. And that time may indeed has come. What we are seeing all over the land is a rekindling of hope in the hearts of Singaporeans. People from all walks of life dare to come forward to be counted. Suddenly, they begin to feel that they have a real alternative for their leaders. Hope shines bright across the horizon. The wind of change is blowing hard across this small island. And brave people like you who listens, thinks, and concluded that the SDP makes sense are the force that push that wind forward. That the opposition is credible, that words spoken in our rallies resonate with what you had wanted to say all this while. SDP, like Dr. Chi Soon-Chuan, is an open book. What you see and hear is what you get. We spell out in details all our policies, and during this campaign, you hear we explain our alternative policies for Singapore to you. We push them out too via our website and the social media in attractive and simple, colorful cartoons to help you understand them clearly. We believe that you are able to understand and think for yourself and be informed and make that informed decision. My fellow Singaporeans, the future of this nation is in your hands. We can choose to take the tough but high road to make us proud as citizens of a free and open nation, or we can choose to let it be business as usual. We present ourselves before you with all our credentials at hand and offer our service to be your servants in Parliament. Led by Dr. Chi Soon-Chuan, Professor Paul Tambaya, Chong Wai Fong, and C8 for Holland Bukit Timah GRC, then John Tan, Riley, Dr. Wong Soo Ee and I for Muslim UT GRC, and Charles for Bukit Panjang, Sarah Sivan for Bukit Batok, and Jasmine Loh for Yuma SMC. Your support to pave the way forward with us in our nation's next journey. Deep into your innermost conscience and draw out the David in your pure heart. The secret weapons is in your hands. And cast the ballot on September 11 to forever change this nation to becoming better and freer. Let SDP be your voice in Parliament. Vote for SDP. Vote for your